Good morning. It is September 20th. It is a Tuesday, and it is currently 5:56 a.m. where I am. Let's see. What are we doing today? Today's daily Zen poem. The Buddhas and Zen masters of all times and places have emerged only on account of search for truth. Present-day seekers are also in search of truth. Only when you attain truth will you be done. Until you have attained it, you will repeat your former ways. Lin Chi, he died in 867. Okay. All right. It kind of keys into what I wanted to talk about today. What else we got? Let's see. Daily Room Poll. Remember, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to ask a question, right? You're supposed to say, but it can't be like, should I get eggs on Tuesday? It has to be a more open question, right? It's, what do I need to know today? What do I need to know today? Where am I going with this today? That type of thing. Oh, I forgot the temperature. 74 degrees. Hey. That thing doesn't go off. It used to go off about once every 5 to 10 minutes. Now it's going off every 15 to 20 minutes. So I know it's getting a little cooler over the day. We are going to ask no question. We're just going to put our hands in the bag. Till it feels good. Another rune with no reverse. It's Dagaz. That means breakthrough. So let's take a look. 127. Hey, look at that. I even know the page. And I open right up to it. Hey, it's all falling together. It's the final rune belonging to the cycle of initiation. We've pulled initiation runes, 4 days in a row? 4 times in a row. Drawing the gods makes a major shift or a breakthrough in the process of self-change, a complete transformation in attitude, a 180-degree turn. For some, the transition is so radical they can no longer continue to live the ordinary life in the ordinary way. Really? Because the timing is right, the outcome is assured, although you cannot see it from this vantage point, it is not predictable. In each life there comes at least one moment which, if recognized and seized, transforms the course of that life forever. Somebody's talking to me. Rely on radical trust, even though the moment may call for you to leap empty-handed into the void. With this rune, your warrior nature reveals itself. Now, if you pull more than one rune, because you can pull 1, 2, 3 is called the Norns. You could do a cross pattern, whatever works for you. There's plenty of ways to do it. Please take a look. Okay, you can do a fork, which I don't do very often. You can do a cross, which I don't do very often. I've done Norns, but it's not what it is. But it says, if the Gaz, because it's a single rune, is followed by the blank rune, the magnitude of the transformation might be so total as to portend a death, which is the conclusion of your passage. I'm glad we didn't pull that one, right? A major period of achievement and prosperity is often introduced, and the darkness is behind you and daylight has come. However, as always, you are reminded not to collapse yourself into the future or to behave recklessly in your new situation. A great deal of hard work can be involved in a time of transformation. Undertake to do it joyfully. All right. We are not going to have a queso view. He is out. All right. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to talk about the message we got today. Both messages we got today. And the one I was going to tell you, which is yesterday I did a video from the Florida Bay. A lot of you liked it. A lot of you went, oh, we went outside. This is where he is. Yeah, I just walked across the street. I'm lazy. The reason I'm lazy is because yesterday, or not last night, the night before, I had a horrible bout of insomnia, which does not usually happen. And so I pretty much yesterday did nothing. I really just very small things. Take out the garbage, take my vitamins, just nothing, right? Because I was exhausted. I went back for a nap and I slept for like 2 hours. Last night I did okay. Okay. However, the idea behind it is seeking truth, radical transformation, all those things, which is fine. Today I have to go to work. But that moment that I took where I was sitting there at my old house, and there's the RV on the phone, and I poked it, called immediately, and within 3 minutes it was mine. I want to encourage all of you that when those moments come to you, you should do the exact same thing. Be a little crazy sometimes. Be a little nuts sometimes. You never know where it will take you. I was living in I don't know, upper middle class environment. All the houses were part of a development from the late 1980s, so some of the houses were all cookie cutter and looked the same. And, I started to deal with the people differently because they were acting stupid. Do this to come in the store. Do that to spend your money. We're going to raise the prices, but you have to. And I was getting more upset and more upset. And then the things I love to do, I would go out to the woods, right? Take my dogs out, have a good time, walk around. Queso usually slept. He'd usually take those adventures. And for a while, it used to be that I would go way out into the preserve, which was near my house, and I'd be perfectly fine. 3 miles, 4 miles, 5 miles, no problem. I did that. My previous house is the same thing. And as things got weird and people got stupid, I used to be able to see hikers, and I would say to them, "Hey, how you doing? What'd you say?" Now I started seeing people outside, and I would be like, "Oh no, person outside. Got to go inside. Got to leave. Got to go to the backyard. Anywhere, just not in front of them." The radical thing I did was buy the RV. The next radical thing that happened was that I ended up, and I'm not going to get into it, I ended up first 155 miles away from home, and then I ended up 1,300 miles away from home. And it has made a tremendous difference in my physical health, my mental health. So I would advise anybody who it's getting a little crazy, make those steps. They might look all crazy to start. They will help. And it's not to say that I don't have moments in time where I go, what the heck did I just do? Or even more importantly, like not last night, the night before, the person I love the most on this planet, she's not here. And, sometimes that does hit me right in I can't say my heart because I don't have one of them. My liver, maybe, but my heart, because that's done. And it's still the most interesting, fun. I have not felt healthier in 3 years. Ever. I feel fantastic. Even if I didn't sleep, right? My diet has changed radically. Okay. My housing has changed radically. My work has changed radically. I mean, right now, here, what's in here? Apple cider vinegar, a vitamin C supplement called Tangy Tangerine, and 16 ounces of water. Okay. And I have that every morning after my coffee. And it does help, on top of all the other vitamins I have to take in order to stay alive at this point. Don't be afraid to do something radical. Don't be afraid to do something crazy. Don't be afraid. And it's raining. But that's my message of the day. Don't be afraid. Sometimes that very odd thing leads to the most amazing experiences you've ever had. And other than that, I wish all of you good health, good sleep. Okay. Finally, I got some sleep last night. Good wishes and good everything. Make today, I have to go to work today. That's my daily plan. Go to work. Make today a day where you look at yourself in the mirror, after you shower and shave, right? If you have to do that, look yourself in the mirror and say, what am I going to do today to change my life? Maybe you'll go to Home Depot and buy a generator. Maybe you will clean your pantry. Maybe you will extend your little walk to the mailbox by another mile. Maybe you will. And that's my message of today about searching for truth and everything else. We win by inches, not by yards. Take another little step. Extend it a little bit. Push yourself just a little more. If something seems wrong, take not one step back, take 2 steps back. I believe in you. You should believe in you. We'll check in tomorrow. Please make today a day where you push it a little bit. Make a day where you smile a little more and you get a little bit more prepared. Just a little bit. Don't go crazy. We're going to win by inches. You will win by inches.